Hi everyone, my name is Renae Corvi and I am back today at the Goodwill headquarters in Fort Myers. So we're here today to show you how to get creative with those great items found at Goodwill. Last week we went ahead and we embellished these outdated candlestick lamps that we found for under $5, turned them into some great candlestick holders. And today I have another pair that we're going to embellish, and we're going to do that with some wooden chairs. These are children's chairs that I found at Goodwill for only $3.99. They were so inexpensive, I just went ahead and bought the pair. And my idea for these today is going to be a children's bench. So let's get started. So what are we going to need for this project? Well, first we're going to need the chairs. These are solid wood. We're going to be painting these today. So you're going to need some paints. And again, use any paint you have around the house or any paints at the craft store will be fine. You're going to need a couple of brushes, some scissors and some glue, and that's it. We will be using no tools for this project. The kids can even get involved. Okay, so first let's get started. I chose a couple of colors for these chairs. It's going to be pink and green, and my inspiration for these colors was the material that I'm going to be using for the cushion. Now you don't have to run out and buy material. Goodwill has so many products on the shelf that are less expensive, and I'm going to show you what I mean. These pillow shams were found at Goodwill for $1.99. Look how gorgeous they are. And these are really easy to use for the cushions because you can just stuff the back and they can be cut. So we have pillow shams we can use. We also have these beautiful curtains also found at Goodwill, and you don't even need the two panels. You can buy one, you can buy them in pairs. Look at this gorgeous print that you can be using on the cushions. Now if you go into the store and you start buying fabric by the yard, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So I encourage you to pick these products up. This is a gorgeous tablecloth here. You can use tablecloths, pillowcases, sheets, you just cut them up. Even a man's flannel shirt found at Goodwill if you want to do something for the boys in the house. All of these things can be used for material. So I encourage you to buy these and stock them away for future projects. And today, this was my inspiration for color. I bought this at Goodwill for $3.99, and it's a curtain topper. And I just went ahead and cut this and used it as the cushion, and I'm going to show you when we get done painting the chairs. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to see how fast these can be painted. I have some sage green paint here, a little paintbrush. You can also pick these up at Goodwill. They have paintbrushes there. And we're just going to go ahead and just give it a quick coat. You can see how fast it goes on. And I have some ideas for you. If you don't want to get the kids involved with paints, you can use stickers. You can embellish these with add-ons that are self-adhesive. You can find them all at the craft stores. This is going to make a really cute little bench where your kid can go and put his shoes on, read a book, or just relax. Now I have 3 granddaughters, and so they were my inspiration to go with the project for a girls' room. And as we're talking, you can just see how quickly this is done. I like projects that don't use a lot of time and not a lot of power tools. Real simple to do. These are great quality chairs. They're solid wood. Some of these items that you buy at the home decor stores, they're mostly particle board. So usually when I go to Goodwill, I always find really good quality items for a lot less money. And you know, you can even spray paint them if you like. You can see how that's giving it a nice look. I'm going to leave the middle one blank. I'm going to add some pink in there to go with the material I found. Here we go. These are great fun family projects that you can do, you know, under a half an hour and get the whole family involved. Again, this is the chalk paint, which I love to use because it's just so easy to do, and cleanup is so simple with chalk paint. It's all water soluble, the brush is easy to rinse out, there's no mess, there's really no smell, it's non-toxic, and it goes on really nice and quickly, and it dries really quick. Okay, you can see how it's starting to take shape. I have one behind me that's already finished, and that's going to be our second chair. Okay. Treasure hunting at Goodwill is a lot of fun. You can take the kids there and let them pick out their own items. They have a little DIY section in there. One of the aisles, they can find things to embellish the chairs. You can glue things on like stickers. You can cut up ribbons, tie them onto the chairs. It doesn't necessarily have to be paint. This is coming out cute. Probably only give this one coat. And go ahead and switch to a smaller brush. There we go. This color is called Sage. And I think the pink is called a Ballerina. And we're going to move on to the cushion in just a bit. Go ahead and take this price off. I think the little brushes work good. Goodwill does carry paintbrushes, and they also have painter's tape there. So you can pick those up while you're there, save some running around. Go. You have some stencils, you can put maybe the kid's name on the back of the chair. There's just so many things you can do with these. There we go. You really can't make a mistake with these. Okay, there we go here. Make sure you get all of the corners. Good. And there's no need to sand these after. They already look distressed the way it is. Okay, let's check both sides. I think painting's really enjoyable. I know the kids love to do it. It's shaping up. Okay. I think we will stop here because I know you get the idea on what you're supposed to be doing here. And we're going to move on to the cushion and how we did that. Here we go. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And again, if you don't want to do painting, they have things like this at craft stores, even in the DIY outlet at Goodwill. Just take some glue and you can go ahead and just glue them on. And they even have these little stickers here that you can peel off and they can stick right to the project. So there are many ways you can get creative here. So that's one way to do it without paint. Let me just pull out the chair that we finished. This is what it looks like when it's done. Just did a little two-tone there. And what we want to do is we're going to join these chairs together when we're ready. And this is going to make an adorable little bench. So we're going to put this aside to dry. Move this down. Okay, now let's talk about the cushion. So there are many things you can do to fill the cushion. Now I had a piece of foam left over from a project, and all I did was cut it to fit the insides of the chairs. But if you don't have any foam, Goodwill has a lot of throw pillows that you can use. They have chair cushions that you can use. So just keep that in mind. And there's going to be no sewing. This all happened just by wrapping this like a Christmas package. So what I did with this curtain that I found for $3.99 is I just put the foam in the middle like this. And I folded it over and wrapped it like a Christmas package using glue. Get it like this. You can see where I'm going with this. And then I just went ahead and folded this over like a Christmas package, like this. And you're gonna take your glue gun and you're just gonna put a strand of glue, heavy glue. Look how easy this can go together. And just fold it over. Everyone knows how to wrap gifts. So you get the idea. So this is how I did it. Very simple. Let me show you what it looks like when it's done. I went ahead and embellished it. Here's the finished project here. And you can use anything on the sides. You can cut ribbons, you can cut old sheets, old clothes, maybe have some children's clothes that are no longer in use with pretty colors. You can use those. And you just cut some strips using scissors. And you're going to go ahead and just glue the ribbons onto the side like this. Tie them in a knot. And it gives you this really cute effect with these little ribbons hanging down. So let's go ahead and put the chairs together. This one is not quite dry, but that's okay. We just go ahead and place this right in the middle, like this. And your little bench is complete. Took well under a half an hour. Does that look adorable? Look at that. Now, the good thing about this is that one of the other ideas I had was to take Velcro. If you want, you can put a piece here in the front and a piece here and just join them together. And then if the kids have friends over, you just pop them apart. They each have their own chairs. So let's take a look at that. So this project was under $10. Let's see how that looks. So cute. There we go. Done in under $10 and under half an hour. So I want to encourage all of you to get to the Goodwill thrift stores, get creative, have fun, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining in.